I just wanted to make a quick little video here in my dorm, just to share some stuff with you guys and let you know that I'm still very much alive and I'm still in Japan. Not ran away from my problems. Did not really go anywhere interesting this week because I had a lot of homework and I had a lot of reading to do, and I've been kind of lazy to go anywhere. Fun like that. So I wanted to share some stories with you guys, like a few things that happened during my week, and that I'm laughing now, but when it happened, I was not laughing. It was more like crying. To give you a little background, I've been going to the grocery store that's like right next to my dorm, and they have this entire section where they have packaged food, which they prepare there during the morning, and then like they just wrap them up, and by the end of the day they're like 20-30% off, and I'm like, yes, like pretty much like super cheap food, and it's not so bad. Unfortunately, when I take some of these foods home with me, I look at it and I'm like, it looks so good, and then I take a bite out of it and I'm like, no. And then I don't end up eating it. So I've come to realize that Japan really likes mayonnaise. There's mayonnaise in everything, and I hate mayonnaise. All I can think of is just how much fat there is in that, or how much like it's just gonna clog my heart, and I don't really enjoy it after that. Every now and then, when I'm eating something, they'll sneak in some mayonnaise in there, and I'm like, no, it's ruined. And so then I get like super disappointed. Other times I think it's chicken, but it's not chicken, and I don't exactly know what it is, and it's just kind of like kills the mood. I already had like a really long day at school. I was there all day. I have all these materials I need to read, and I'm super tired. And I get to the grocery store, and I'm just like, oh, the battle. I hope I pick something good. I pick something up, and I'm like, I'm gonna take this. And then I'm like, no, wait, I think this one's good. And I'm like, no, maybe I should. Oh, did I eat that one already? And so I'm holding it, and I just stare at it, and then like this lady's just kind of standing there looking at me, like, because I'm like just really looking at it really hard, and then she just looks at me, and I looked at her, and I just started crying. And I'm just like trying to hold it all in, and then she's like, okay, and then I look at her, and I'm like, I just don't know if this is chicken. And she's like, and then she's like saying all these things in Japanese, and I just cried. I just cried to a stranger in the grocery store. Everything, just standing there holding this chicken, and I'm just crying. and she's like, poor little old lady, she's just like, and she's like, I have no idea what she's saying, and then someone comes over, and he just like, oh, sumimasen, blah 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 blah, and I'm like, is this chicken? And then he goes, chicken, hi, chicken, and I'm like, okay, no mayonnaise, and he's like, mayonnaise, and I'm like, I still want mayonnaise, and then like the poor guy is just like, mayonnaise, and I don't really think he understood what I was saying, but there ended up being mayonnaise inside that chicken. Some of that chicken is stuffed inside, and you just don't know what you'll get inside. Prior to that, actually, it wasn't so bad. It's just I kind of was really, really looking forward to an exfoliating mask. I have my face wash and everything that I brought back from California, and I don't actually have like a scrub for my face, and so I pick one up, and I'm like, oh yeah, I need a face scrub, blah blah blah. It's a picture of a girl, and I wish I would have kept it, but I was so pissed I threw it away. It was a picture of a girl that had like white around her face. So I'm thinking it's a face mask. I took it home and I'm washing my face and I'm just like this and I'm like, wait. I'm like, why? What? It looked like a face mask on the picture. So I was just so pissed because I rubbed lotion all over my face. So here they have like these little stands, and then you pick which food you want. You put money, and then you push a button, and then you get a ticket, and then they prepare your food. I put in my $10, and then I push a button, and I ended up pushing the wrong button too. I pushed for one for like a fish, and I was like, yeah, I wanted the soup. Like the ticket's not coming out, and I'm like, I get super frustrated, and I just like push the button. Instead of getting change back, I just purchased like 3 different meals. Looking at the lady at the front desk, and I'm like, this is all the cash I have. Can I just get 1 meal? Can you give me the rest? And she doesn't speak English. And she's like, and I'm just like, that was actually yesterday. But I'm over it now. I'm like looking back at it, I'm like, okay, it's over. Another week is gone. I've picked up a little more Japanese now. I know how to say, what's your age? What's your name? How old are you? What's your phone number? I can pretty much get a boyfriend with that. Lucky for me, there is a Starbucks here, and I have been getting Starbucks every single day, so that makes me super happy. Other than that, on my free time, all I've been doing is just getting on YouTube and just watching silly Ellen Show video clips because that makes me laugh, and I need something to laugh too with. That's pretty much been my week, but I'm hoping the next week will be much better, and I think it will. I think things will start to get better from now on. That's all I really have for this week. Next week I do plan to go a little bit more. Looking at my syllabus, I think it's gonna be even better then. But I do miss you guys a lot. I can't wait to see you. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll make a video of like Q&A type of stuff. Any questions that you guys have, Japan, me, whatever. Just let me know and then I'll do a video. Okay? See you guys next week.